So let's review the history a little bit. Andrew Left is the short seller that gave up on short selling at the very top of the fucking market a few years ago. And he went publicly and said, look, I'm not shorting another stock in my life. I'm going to focus on, 10x trades on the call side, on going long. And yet, what happened now? Well, shit, he goes and bets against GameStop at this level? Like, there was a time frame where you can go back and revisit two things on our 13 Market Moves YouTube channel. And the two things to pay close attention to right now were the videos that were posted when, yes, we did short GameStop, but not at $20, not at $30, not at any other level. We shorted GameStop at the very fucking top, okay, a few years ago when it was trading around $400. And then we took the trade all the way down with options till it was trading down to 80, 70, 60, 50. Now, that's what a short seller is supposed to be doing. But if you study the history of Andrew Left, he shorts the shit too early. You will get killed as a short seller if you short something too early. And Andrew, like in the interview, he basically says, like, look, you fool me once, it's on you. You fool me twice, it's on me. Like, man, this dude is about to get his head taken off his shoulders. I mean, yeah, it's no secret. If you follow 13 Market Moves, we shorted GME when it popped Monday morning at $50 pre-market. And we shorted it with options. Unfortunately, it didn't quite maintain the $50 level pre-market. So by the time the market opened, it was trading at 40. And so, yeah, it was not a huge trade, but it was a highly accurate trade when we shorted it with options at $40 and it dropped to 26. So, I mean, that's an easy trade. And if you followed us here at 13 Market Moves, you would have made money. But guys, you don't. Years ago, there is a video on our channel that said, who the fuck shorts Bitcoin at 16,000? That was the whole video. For 40 minutes, we talked about who the fuck shorts Bitcoin at 16,000. And the same thing, like, who the fuck shorts a coin? I'm thinking about meme coins right now, guys. That's all that's on my mind because that's the shit that's ripping into the stratosphere. But like, we're talking about a meme stock. Okay, yeah, clearly conditions are not the same on GameStop, but you don't bet against a guy who just put fucking a few $100 million into a trade, partially options that expire at this point in like, what, 14 days, 15 days? And you don't bet against that. That would be stupid, okay? You don't do that. I mean, sure, you can catch a trade like we did from 40 to 26, but like, okay, there's a different set of scenarios. There are different set of circumstances this time. There's different set, but you don't go and put on a big short here. Let the shit run to the fucking moon, okay? That's when you short it. That's when you have a high probability of the fact that, a lot of these call positions would have been fulfilled. They would have been taken out of the market. A lot of the hype would have been taken out of the market. So you want to go short something when the hype just about to reverse in the opposite direction. That has not yet happened. So you don't put a big position here. Plus, with all the scrutiny, with all the bullshit that Roaring Kitty is facing, like, fucking, we posted some stuff saying, like, man, every trader in the world is going to get pissed off if they're going to block his E-Trade account. And that kind of shit can only be happening under Biden's administration. I mean, that is another reason to buy the Trumpy Dance Memecoin. Look, Trump is going to win. It's 150% fucking probability. And that is the easiest trade in the world. So for those of you here trying to figure out, well, man, well, shit, it's not pumping. GME is not pumping. Maybe I should, maybe Andrew Left is right. Okay, fuck Andrew Left. You cannot listen to a guy who was a short seller for fucking years. And a few years ago, he says, at the market top, he says, I can no longer be a short seller. Like, why would you listen to a guy like that after that? That is like, man, so the fact that Andrew Left is actually shorting GameStop here at these levels, I'm going to say the same thing that I said when Bitcoin was at 16,000. I said, who the fuck shorts Bitcoin at 16,000? I'm going to say now, who the fuck shorts GameStop, okay, on the current market conditions when it's trading between, 26 and 32 bucks? Who the fuck shorts GameStop here? Let it run. Let it fly. Yeah, I don't believe it's going to hit the same levels that it hit a few years ago, but let it fucking fly first, and then you short it. There's time to short and there's time to buy. And right now, it's the fucking time to buy GameStop because it is about to fly. Guys, you got to understand the psychology. Yeah, a lot of traders, they got overly hyped up over Roaring Kitty, building us this big fucking position, posting it all over social media. Sure, those traders that got overly enthusiastic, they got fucked because, yeah, the fact is it dropped 50% on Monday from the pre-market highs. But it doesn't mean it's not going to take out those highs in the next few days. Now, unfortunately, for those of you that traded options on it, they took a fucking hit. They took a big hit, the call options. So, but you never buy call options at the fucking top. You buy call options on a pullback. And so you buy put options at the fucking top. So today, with 13 market moves, guys, we bought calls on GME. And there's going to be a point when we're going to be buying puts on GME. The whole level of controversy, Morgan Stanley trying to, owner of E-Trader, close his fucking account, that's bullshit. Just that very fact is going to make GameStop go to the fucking moon. Just you've seen, guys, we've told you with the Trumpy Dance coin, right? What happens? If Trump goes to jail, what happens? He's guaranteed to win the fucking election. Trump gets convicted on 34 counts. What happens? It's fucking lies and corruption, okay, that actually converted recently, okay, ton of donations for Trump, millions of donations. Now, the significance of those donations is what? They came from small donors, which means Trump picked up, mathematically, a huge number of voters that did what? They transitioned from Biden to Trump in a matter of fucking minutes, okay? So you might have missed a few of those posts. You should go review them because some of them are, they're kind of funny. Like people changing haircuts and shit in a matter of minutes to go Trump. Guys, that's how quick, okay, Biden supporters switched to Trump, okay? And that's how quickly this bearish sentiment from Roaring Kitty disclosing his position, the shit shooting up to almost $50 Monday and then dropping 50%. That's how quickly, okay, the sentiment now can switch from GME trading today from 26 to 30, aftermarket around 31. You can wake up tomorrow to a 40 GME, to a 50 GME, to a 60 GME. By Friday, we could be at 70, 80 GME. This is how quickly the conversion can take place. So as a trader, your goal is to identify what is happening. How is the market going to react to it? Okay, and when you have someone like Andrew Left that can't get a fucking he can't get a fucking trade right for the last 10 years. And the guy used to be good. But there's just moments when every time Andrew Left makes a call, the fuck? He says he's shorting GME. Guys, it's a 99% probability that you want to go long GME. At least for now. At least for today. At least for tomorrow. At least for Friday. Probably at least going into next week. Let GME fly. Let it fucking fly. Let it roll. Okay? It's just beginning to fly. The only constraint this time is the amount of shares that are being traded daily. Last time GME flew to the moon, we saw that move, at least the initial move, from 10 to 20 to 30 to 150 to 220 to 280 and so on. That move was happening in a much thinner volume. So basically what I'm saying is The only disadvantage I see to those people that are long, and the only limitation that I see is the amount of shares that are being traded daily on GME now. The amount is just, it's in fucking dozens of millions. And sometimes that is not what you want to see when you want to get an outcome of a high profile short squeeze. Okay, you want people to get caught off guard. You want people to, you want the number of participants, to get caught off guard. And apparently, it wasn't such a huge surprise. People were prepared when the stock pumped on Monday to just go ahead and fucking sell the shit out of it. So, I think somebody caught on to the money that was going into GME, and they were prepared for it. Now, the question is, now that we've traveled from, almost $50 Monday, I'm recording this Wednesday, after market, we've traveled all the way down to, 25, 26. Now we're at 30, 31. Guys, I mean, there is a probability that we could move substantially high from here, okay, as long as the daily trading volume could just fucking, it could just drop down a little bit. We can get a nice squeeze higher. And once we break above 50, I think that's going to be the real move. So watch the level of, 48, 49. We're going to get there. We're going to get there in the next 48 hours. Okay, but then what happens next? Okay, ideally we want to get to that level on a low volume, and we want major volume to come into GME around 48, 49. That takes place. We're going to be at 80 in a matter of moments. All right, it's just like sometimes people talk shit about crypto that's going sideways. It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. But if you study the history of crypto, most of the big moves in crypto, they happen over just a number of days, over just a number of weeks. And if we're to pinpoint like a specific time frame on where crypto actually rallies, it's normally November, December, right? October, November, December. A lot of times in the history, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, they hit a low in October. They fucking rally like crazy come, November, December. So, don't be shocked if temporary suppression of GME resulting from the huge daily trading volume days is the reason why it is suppressed and has not moved up and lived up to your expectations. So great opportunity to short. We took advantage of it here at 30 market moves. We're now long, and let it fly, guys. Let it fly. And then there's going to be a moment we're going to go short, just like we did a few years ago, and that was a phenomenal trade. If you missed it, guys, before anyone saw it, we fucking shorted the fuck out of it. And that was a beautiful trade. But we didn't do it at 10. We didn't do it at 20. We didn't do it at 30. Okay, we did it at fucking 400. So understand that we're probably not going to 400 this time around. But understand also that it is too, based off the chart right now, it is too early. It is simply too early to short. But that is the reason why you should go subscribe to 30 Market Moves trading channel on YouTube. That is why you should follow us at Trumpy Dance, because I think I'm going to post exactly the moment where we shift to a bear position high mode on GME. But until that moment, still got plenty of room for upside before it happens, guys. So take advantage as a trader of both directions on GME. Trade it to the upside, trade it to the downside. But there's time and to do each one of these set of actions. So if you're not sure when, what, how the fuck, if you're desperate because you got into the trade on Monday and you're losing your ass right now, guys, don't worry about it, okay? You could still be saved. You don't have to take a huge loss. But what you should be worried about right now is a set of events that will unfold. And if you trade them properly, you can not only wipe out all your losses from your bad fucked up entry on Monday, okay, but you could actually go exponentially higher. But you got to trade GameStop on both directions, not just to the upside, not just to the downside. You got to trade both. That's what a real trader does, and that's what we teach you how to do here at 13 Market Moves, guys. Let's roll. Big fucking move in GME. It's about to happen. Do you know how to trade it?